The lesson is the disaster management. What is a disaster management? Why do we need to have awareness about the disaster management? Let us analyze first of all, what is India first of all? I think you all know India is a country where we have the vast population and a specific unique geographic locations. India is a country where we have different kinds of issues which are happening for us. Let us see here. In the east and in the southeast, Indian land is exposed to cyclones, where cyclones can change the people's life. Sometimes they hit the coastal areas so severely that the entire fishermen, property, values, everything get damaged. And when we move on to the Himalayan regions are exposed of earthquakes, where a sudden earthquake can tremble the land and spoil everything. It could create any kind of disaster. And moving on to the Ganga Brahmaputra plain, here it is having frequent floods because of the overflow of Ganga and Brahmaputra water getting mingled up. You get floods continuously, which changes many people's life. Recently we have seen the Uttarakhand floods, which have changed. The entire shrine has been blocked for many days, many months to be frank. So next, these kind of things, it may be cyclones, it may be earthquakes, it may be droughts, famines, floods, or any disasters are known as hazards. These hazards can create problem for the men, people, population, cattle, houses, everything, properties. If we are exposed to more than one hazard, it is known as multi-hazard, because the same place of Ganga Brahmaputra region, if it is close to the Himalayan belt and also exposed to cyclones and floods, obviously it is called multi-hazard region or prone effect region. This way it leads dangerous for us. So in order to prepare ourselves for the disasters which are going to come is known as disaster management. It is nothing but preparedness to face any disaster. Let us first find out what are the types of the disasters. See here, the types of disasters are 4 types. They can be categorized into 4. The first one is slow onset disasters. The slow onset disasters are the disasters which are caused by the slow and process. It takes time for them to spread. It's like famines. It takes a period of time, like days, months, if sometimes years also. Famines does not occur in a day. Then droughts. Then we have the environmental degradation. See, all these things are done with a slow and steady process where it shows its impact far off time. But the second process is the rapid one. This is the rapid one which brings a sudden change, sudden effect, and its impact can be felt for a long time. Sometimes for months, sometimes for days, sometimes for years also. It's like earthquakes, floods, famines, floods, we have the disaster effects of cyclones, then earthquakes, then volcanic eruptions, then tsunami. All these things come under the category of rapid things. Again, these are categorized, third category, that is the natural disasters. The natural disasters are the disasters where the human beings have very little control on that. We can't control it at all, to be frank. So the natural disasters are like floods, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, tsunamis, droughts, famines. All these things come under the category of natural disasters again. These can be on slow onset or on rapid, but these occur in the tendency of the nature, so man has very less influence on that or could hardly control it. Now moving on to the human induced disasters. Now this is the thing where we can put our efforts and stop them. One of the incidents which happened is the Bhopal gas tragedy, the theatre incident in Delhi, Kumbakonam school building tragedy in Tamil Nadu. Then we have many human-made bomb blasts, terror attacks. All these things fall under the human-made, human-induced disasters. So after categorizing the different kinds of disasters, we have got some idea that India is a land where it can experience floods, where it can be affected with cyclones, where it can sometimes be experienced really with the tsunami effects, earthquakes, dangerous floods, or sometimes because of lack of water, experiencing the droughts, and all these things needs for us to have a call. We need to prepare ourselves to face these disasters because we have very less control on the natural disasters which occur frequently in our country. So let us move on to study about the effects of tsunami. Disaster management is nothing but preparing ourselves when any disaster turns up to our extent, and evacuation of the place, preparing for the next alternative, solving or reducing the harm or loss of the damage of the property, human beings, animals, cattle, properties, whatever it may be. This entire procedure together is known as disaster management. In simple words, we can quote this as preparedness for the situation which is worst is going to hit us. So let us study in detail. For example, if a tsunami turns up, what can we do? First of all, what is a tsunami?